the truth. You can't handle the truth.
What's up? What's up, world? Can I get some love? No? Alright. This is the ether for these Pactards. Now you get a whole dose of reality. Now let's go through this. That knockout was for everybody he cheated. All through his career. Humberto Soto, Guzman, Nate Campbell, all the fighters you avoided at the lighter weights that you never gave a shot to. Everybody stand up. Stand up right now. It's for them. It's for them people you made come down to a catch weight. For all them people you screwed over. Dehydrating them. Crazy clauses in your contracts. This is for them. It's for all of them. Now, let's go over the fight. Why are these crying Pacquiao fans mad? There's no surprise. If you were paying attention to anything that I told you before, you should have known this was the outcome that was coming. The way Manny Pacquiao fights is a matter of time before someone knocks him out. Why not be a superb boxer who just got stronger? He got stronger and he took care of it. He was landing the right hand in the last fights, and the fight before that, the right hand has always been there. You saw it 3 fights earlier. Nah, he just got some power and gave that boy some NyQuil. Put him to sleep. And you know, we don't want to see Manny Pacquiao hurt, you know, like damaged, or where he got to go to the hospital and really got to be there for a long period of time. You know, but, you know, a good turn out the lights, 10 seconds, wake up, what happened? You know, one of those. And it was great for the sport of boxing. It was wonderful for the sport of boxing to see a fake idol, false idol go down the way he should have. And this is what I'm talking about as one of the main reasons as to why I don't support this guy, because his whole thing has been a farce. They've been making money off this guy, putting him in fights where he had an advantage, fighting flat foot guys with no movement, no boxing skills, and y'all thinking he's greater than Muhammad Ali, and putting him up there with Sugar Ray Robinson and Hank Aaron. Hank Armstrong. Don't even get me going on the rest of this guy's career. But this is what you deserve. This is for every Pactard who thinks he knows boxing just because Manny Pacquiao fights. And they put him in with some stiff. Nah, not today, baby. Tell me, here's the question for all you Pactards out there. When is the last time Manny Pacquiao has looked good in a fight? I tell you when. Miguel Cotto. Then the allegations came out. He ain't look good no more. Oops. Oh yeah. This don't stop. Now let's continue with the onslaught. Now, the man went away from the strengthening and conditioning program of his training. He fought this fight like a complete idiot. He walked in there. Took his time warming up. He was laughing at Marquez because Marquez had his gloves on already, and he's still chilling back watching the fight with Farinas. Farinas fought a better fight than you. You want to know the truth? This dude gets in the ring, man, and he comes out blazing fast, burning up, exerting a lot of energy, not using his footwork at all. Footwork's horrible. He's not even getting no power through his legs. He's just all arm punching because he don't know how to sit down on punches. But he's supposed to be better than Mayweather. Okay. So this guy is throwing all these crazy punches. He's missing. He's getting picked apart with jabs. Marquez is going to his body with the left. Pretty soon all that wildness is going to slow down. Pacquiao's making mistakes that people are not even HBO. Well, you're not going to learn anything from them. He's paralleling. He's keeping his shoulders parallel, which is a mistake. Even as a southpaw, you're not supposed to parallel your shoulders. Period. You're not supposed to do that. And he makes this very briefly in the first 2 rounds. As the fight continues, in round 3, Marquez was setting him up with the body shots. He was sweeping the right to the body as he was throwing the left to the body. He'll sweep the left. He'll squanch down and get out of his guard, get in his guard, get down, and then he would sweep the right hook to the body. Pacquiao anticipated the right going to the body because of what was happening before. After he felt Marquez hit him with the left, and then he see Marquez swing the right, he's putting his arm down because he's expecting to get hit in the body. But Marquez scrunches down and swings the punch up top. It's the same punch that Marcos Maidana hit Amir Khan with. Amir Khan was anticipating the punch going to the body because he was fooled. He was set up by it. But this time he gets hit, boop, because he turned his body away. He didn't see the punch coming. And the force just threw Manny Pacquiao back. And I said, wow. There it is. Now you know he can hurt you. Now he's finna get gun shy again. But I told you that in the last fight, if you saw my video. I told you, Manny Pacquiao was going to get gun shy. He was gun shy in the 3rd one. Now, and here. Now he's really finna be gun shy. So the 4th round turnaround, Pacquiao's trying to get back into the fight. By the 5th round, he's got his hinge. He's landing straight lefts because Marquez is no longer circling to his left, which is Pacquiao's right hand, by making Pacquiao reach for things. He's standing right in front of Manny Pacquiao. Because of the knockdown, he's standing there and he's not throwing his jab. He's just standing in front of him, posing. And he fell asleep, and Pacquiao woke him up with a left. Then his nose got broken from another, I think, a right hand shot from Manny Pacquiao, counter right. So Manny is really feeling himself, but he's coming in reckless, and Marquez is catching him as he's doing it, because Marquez is able to think even while he's hurt. 6th round come, all of a sudden you see a whole different attack. Okay, a whole different attack from Marquez. He's going back to the jab. He's bouncing on his toes again. He's trying to get everything back to the way it used to be. Getting back some control of the fight. Manny's coming on strong as far as not throwing a lot of punches, but with pressure. And he's doing all this movement and feints with his feet. He's exhausting himself. And if this fight would have continued through the 2nd half, he would have got more and more sloppy, and Marquez would have really picked him apart. 6th round come, of course, 1 second to go in the fight. Manny Pacquiao makes the ultimate mistake and falls asleep, thinking Marquez is hurt. He wants to try to finish him because he hears the 10-second bell to let him know it's 10 seconds to go in the round. So he's going to flurry it out to try to take the round, and he makes an ultimate mistake that he makes in all of his fights. He paralleled his shoulders, and Marquez backed up, got in his guard, and he's looking at Pacquiao come forward. He's coming forward parallel. Shoulders are parallel to each other. And he led a straight right, pushing off all his force with his legs, the way you're supposed to do. use your legs against a southpaw. As you gonna see right here with Victor Ortiz and Floyd Mayweather. You see this? Floyd Mayweather did this to Victor Ortiz all night because Victor Ortiz is a southpaw. And the best weapon to use is a lead right hand. But it's a lead right hand off of a counter. And it's the same punch that Marquez hit him with. So that shows you the ring intelligence and the ring IQ of someone who was brought up and taught boxing. Manny Pacquiao was never really taught properly how to box, and he's been getting away with fighting like an amateur for a very long time, and today it caught up with him. And it caught up with him in a boxing sense. This is what happens when you have an amateur-like fighter fighting a fighter who's disciplined in the school of boxing, craft, and art. These are the results. You can't come here and BS our sport. Okay? It's not gonna work. Get a real fighter. Get some real skills in here. And I know what y'all finna do now. Now y'all finna run in no Nito. Like I told y'all gonna do. Y'all finna jump right on the bandwagon after he dusts Arce. Y'all gonna jump on the bandwagon. Oh, no Nito's the one. Yeah, you turncoats know all about y'all. Y'all was hating him. He wasn't Filipino because he could speak English properly. Y'all turned on him. And now all of a sudden, now y'all false idol that fell from the sky. Well, y'all God fell from the sky. I don't hear a tweet. I don't hear a tweet out of the Philippines now. Now they quiet as church mouse. Manny. Now they attacking Floyd. How you gonna attack Floyd for? How you gonna attack Floyd for him going to sleep? You gonna attack Floyd because Pacquiao get knocked out? What sense do that make? Well, at least Marquez is brave enough to take the fight. He didn't ask for a drug test. He did ask for a drug test. He asked for it in the last fight. Pacquiao said no. This fight, y'all said, oh, Marquez is on steroids. Pacquiao said, we'll take any test you want to take. Blood test, urine test. We'll take a test right now. Only thing we ask is Pacquiao take the same test. The fight then it didn't happen. It fell on deaf ears on their side of the fence. So I don't want to hear nothing from the Pinoys. Y'all ain't got no ground to stand on. Because if y'all wanted the extra test, all Manny had to do was take the test himself. But he don't want to take no test. But that's y'all hero. That's y'all false prophet. Y'all false god. Follow him behind him. Follow behind the real fighters. Learn some boxing before you come out here with these fake puppets. He's winning all these world titles. He's not doing nothing. Fighting stiffs. Talking about it's a sad day. It ain't no sad day. It's a wonderful day. It's a joyous day. You see everybody out there celebrating. Was it sad because Marquez won the fight? What would that make that tragically and sad? It's just sad the way Pacquiao went out. For a guy who's done nothing. He's done nothing but make other people a lot of money, glorifying this guy who doesn't transcend the sport. Nobody's trying to beat him in the sport of boxing because people know that style is going to get you knocked out. I mean, the guy has a big heart, but besides that, who is he really? And what is he doing? I mean, he's just a limited guy. You know, I hope he wish him well going into politics. But now they're talking about 5. Of course, because if Marquez knocks him out again, then Arum could really boost Marquez up as a replacement for him. But Marquez is already 39. I mean, how many times you gonna keep going to the well? He should have never fought this fight. If he was a real fighter, he would have fought the Bradley fight. Bet he wish that $40 million don't sound too bad now, do it, man? Yeah, it sounds like it's opportune now. But if he was a real fighter, he'd have rematched Bradley. They took a poll in the Philippines on the fights that the fans wanted to see. The fans didn't want to see this fight. The fans wanted to see, of course, Mayweather #1. #2 was Tim Bradley rematch. They wanted you to right that wrong. They wanted you to take care of that business. That was the wrong they wanted to correct, that they were upset about. But you took this fight because of the money. You say we can make more money fighting Marquez than Tim Bradley. And you made it about money. Well, this is that ether, boy. Make your soul burn slow. You sold your soul for riches. So that's what all y'all burn. Burn. All y'all. Burning in that cool mess y'all made of all this fake idolhood. Fight of the decade, please. Fight of the decade when he's losing fights and getting draws. But he's fighter of a decade. He's a farce of the decade. And that's exactly the way his career should end. The way it just ended there was the perfect capitalizing on his career, but he's so broke he gonna have to fight again. So it don't even make a difference. But salute real boxing. I'm out.